Hey there, it's Matt again from MDW Guitar Works and Drunken Shrubbery. Two things can be true at once. And I don't really have a specific project I'm working on this week because I've got a whole lot of music to prep for the upcoming St. Patty's Day weekend. My band's got a bunch of shows coming up, and we're also trying to cycle in new material, which, we're always trying to do just to keep things interesting. We got about 5 or 6 hours worth of material, but you can always use more so you don't play the same things at every show, and well, that's just what you do. But what I have been doing in addition to prepping music and getting stuff ready for bringing it into practice so everybody's got notes to work off of and stuff, has been doing various DIY projects. And I probably don't have to explain what DIY is. If you're weird enough to be watching this channel, you probably know what it is, but it stands for do it yourself. And DIY is an important part of everything that I do. I mean, old school punk rocker here, if you can't afford something, make it yourself. If you want something that is different from everybody else, make it yourself. You can do an awful lot of cool stuff just making stuff yourself. And honestly, I think even if you don't consider yourself a handy person or, hugely artistic in some way, you can make stuff. You can make stuff, and you can customize your stuff. You can personalize your stuff. I mean, a hot glue gun can get you a long way, man. All right. Well, so I'm just going to show you some of the little projects I've been working on this weekend. This here is a milk crate, which doesn't seem that fascinating, but put a wood front on it, band logo, all that stuff, and there's a wood chunk on here. There's a reason for that. I'll explain it. But what this is a little house for my little mini mixer. And what we do with that is, oh, hey, I put a light bulb in it. So, woohoo! So you can see it while you're on stage and everything. And what we do with this is I put several instruments through this other than the guitar, because each of us plays multiple instruments. I've got a channel here for my banjo. I've got a channel here for Brian's fiddle and Brian's mandolin, and my bouzouki is soon going to be plugged in here. And sometimes we even run the bass into it, but this all just goes out to the PA system. So that way we're not taking up all these channels on the big board for all these other instruments that might only be played for half the set or might just be played for a few songs. And so we're conserving real estate by having this little board. And typically we've just had it on the floor and try not to trip over it and everything. But what I decided to do is I ran a dowel through here and put some little hose clamps on here so it doesn't slide out. Ran a piece of wire across the front so it doesn't slide out. And so this is real securely in place. It's not going to fall out. But if I need to lift it out, I can, which is important because it's also handy for, I got cables and stuff packed underneath this. So I can use it to carry stuff in and out of the gig. Boom, there you go. And since it kind of sits in front of me during the show, we got the logo. All the more reason to slap a logo on something. If it's going to be facing out towards the audience, might as well have a logo on it. And so the other thing I may or may not do, but I was going to build this to be ready for the little amp that I use mainly for a monitor, but it's also what I plug the guitar into for the overall tone because it's got kind of sweet little chorus circuit on it and nice reverb and everything. That's what the block is for. I can set the amp on top of that facing me. And since it's facing out, put a little mini logo on there. So that's that. I might end up putting the amp someplace else, but I just thought I'd prepare for that possible use. So let me put this back here. And also, one of the things I was working on is, I like to put stickers on guitar cases. That's not a hugely original thing. A lot of musicians do that. But nowadays, not every place that you go has stickers. I don't know what that is, but one thing I do have access to is a color printer. And even if I have to take to Office Depot and Photoshop stuff, I can make my own stickers. So part of decorating some of my gear, I just printed a bunch of stuff. I found logos for places that we've played that didn't have stickers, so I'm not just cheaping out on their stickers. They just literally don't have stickers at all these different places, but they got cool logos. So I was able to put those in Photoshop and put them all on one page. So I print out a whole page of different things, and then there are other stickers. Here's my sticker here, and there's a sticker from a group of folks that I know, and and there's stickers from places I haven't played in a long time, but I have played there. And this is our tip jar case. Did a little customizing on that recently. That's where you put the money. And we also have buttons and stuff, which we make ourselves, I should say. And I usually have stickers in there too. And oh yeah, forgot this has lights in there. And oh, there's something I added this weekend. Little shamrock lights. That's tacky as all hell, but you know what? Draws attention to the thing. So give me your money. So this is all pretty quick and easy for setting up for a gig. Put this on the edge of the stage, turn the lights on. You're ready to go. And when you're ready to pack up, close it all up, throw it in the back of the car. So the only problem is if I ever have to take my mandolin anywhere, I gotta figure something out, man. So, oh yeah, what else? Put a final paint job on my combat boots. These are just a generic pair of jungle boots I got at the Army Navy store a couple years ago. And they were kind of getting beat up and had some cracks in there. So I decided, you know what, I don't have any green combat boots, and I also don't know anybody else that's got green combat boots. So, oh, and now you're going to tell me all about some famous person that's known for wearing green combat boots and make me feel like a real poser. But, oh well. These are several coats of paint, because I started doing these as an afterthought to use the last of a green can of spray paint that I was using. And then I realized that there's a cracked and torn up part on here that I needed to fix, and so I needed more paint. So I put another coat on there because the other coat I put on didn't quite match and all that good stuff. So anyway, this is maybe a little glossier than I thought it would be, but it's actually kind of cool, and they'll scuff up in their own time. So anyway, that's that, and I think that's the gist of what I've been working on. Oh yeah, and I've also been working on music. So there's my music stand over there with my little totally not poser tablet, which all of us in the band use our damn tablets. It's just part of getting older. Actually, it's part of having 6 hours worth of material. you don't play every single song every single day. And sometimes you need to have a refresher on what the lyrics are, and, or what key this song's in. Because a lot of these songs that we play, because it's an Irish band, I've been playing them for 20 years, 30 years, and I played them in 5 or 6 different keys on 5 or 6 different instruments. So it's a good refresher. I just pull it up on my tablet. Oh yeah, we play it in G and I play guitar. Good. So, and then of course as we get older, it becomes more and more difficult to remember lyrics. Even songs that I write, in fact, especially songs that I write, I have a hard time remembering lyrics. And that's not new. It's not coming with age. I've always had that problem. So anyway, that's a little bit about what I've been up to this weekend, and talking about DIY. Do it, man. Make your stuff. Make your own stuff. Have fun with it. Put your own style on what you want to do, man. That is awesome. And if you're watching this and you do DIY projects, tell me about it, man. That's what the comment section's for. That's what we're here for. And I'd love to see your projects. So anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll be talking at you soon. Bye now.